Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Hardcore series. Before we get on with literally anything here today, I want to show you something that I've been working on before, between episodes here. So as you know, I'm working, let's actually look at it from outside here. So as you know, I'm working on all of this being moss out here, which I'm also thinking I might throw down moss carpet on top of it so that nothing can spawn at you and it'll be spawn proof, which would be really, really nice. But all of this is moss, right? And I've been spreading a lot of moss just so that this whole island will be covered in moss and it'll look really, really nice. And that's the game plan here. I'm also liking a little bit, which is whatever. But like all of this like spotted stuff up here is where there is currently moss that hasn't been smoothened out. Like you can see around the house, it's been smoothened out. This isn't. Look at how much I've covered. I've covered this entire side of the island. I'm busy working on this one, and then I'll start coming around this side. I will take out every single one of these trees and replace them with possibly custom trees of some sorts when I learn how to do those correctly. Unlike the one that I used to have like outside the base here that I tore down. That was like over this side, the birch one. Yeah, down there. That's the first skeleton in a long... Wow, there's a lot of skeletons outside. Why is there like 4 out here? Anyways, but yeah, that is essentially the general plan of what that's like. And it's coming along well. It's looking really nice. I'm super, super happy how it's looking. So that's real cool. I'm going to go to bed. And then we can, get to working on other stuff. Alright, so today's plan is we're going to come on down here. This is still looking so amazing. Now, I did plan to make trucks. I'm not going to be doing that this episode. I also plan to have possibly a boat get started. Not going to do that. I still have never finished this. I just remembered. I forgot about that. Anyways, what we are going to do, however, is add to these crates. So there's 5 crates here. I'm wanting each crate to have banners on it saying what each crate is for. So we'll have this as redstone. This will be gold. Possibly do gunpowder up there. And I'll find something for these two. I don't know. But that is the general idea. I want to also have like hazard signs all over this. I want to get levers and at least like get a general idea of where the door like bits should be. Because there should be a lever here and a lever like up on that block, maybe here, and then edge rods connecting the two of them, so it looks like giant handles, which will look cool. Yeah, ignore all of these chests. These are for, as I've been going, I'm breaking away at, if I can see it, here we go. I've been breaking away at a lot of this slowly. I'm using water, obviously. But a lot of it is going into the bone meal machine outside my house there. But a lot of the carpet I'm keeping, because like I said, I want to put that down here so it'll mob-proof areas. So I'm storing all the moss carpet into those chests. So just ignore those chests there. Not really important. But yeah, so far it's all looking good. So that is the game plan, is work on some banner patterns for now. We will also then finish off shortly. I plan to finish off... Actually, no, let's start with that. I want to finish off this factory, so we're going to make these. I'm thinking we make, I don't know the exact heights that I'll go for, but let's say I make this one 10, I'll make that one like 14, and then I'll make 18. So they'll go up in, I guess, factors. Is that correct? I don't know. Like numbers of 4. They'll go by 4 for each one. So we'll make each one just a little bit bigger than the last. Kind of resembling this, even though this is exactly in line with each other. Similar concept. Yeah, and I plan to put the gold farm in here at some point soon-ish. So that, get a creeper farm going once I have the ship in place. Yeah, looking good. So let's get on with this. I'll get some blocks together, get this built. I'll see you in a couple of minutes when that's done, because that's going to take me a while to do. So I will see you in just a few minutes. All right, those are finally done, and they look really nice from down here. They look maybe not that good, but... they also don't really look like they're for different sizes. Once you're like eye level with them, you can see definitely they're different sizes, but like from down here, it's hardly noticeable. But regardless, they look really cool. I've not made them like connect, so if I go in here, it's still like no connection through the top. It's like still blocked off. But yeah, so I've got like I also shrunk them down compared to the size that I originally wanted. It didn't really look nice. So I've got the base, and then it goes up by a few blocks, and then there's like a strap in the middle or whatever, and then it goes up, and then it like sticks out a little, which I thought looked really cool, and then it kind of like has a lip again at the top, so you can see the smooth stones, like 3-layer slabs there. Looks really cool in my opinion. Now, we are gonna go off into here. Okay, I'm just gonna lag apparently a lot. Wow, that is a lot of lag. Hello? Oh, it's probably all the sheep here, eh? Oh, it's 100% the sheep. Like, let's find somewhere else to be that is not here, because it is not good in this area. We're gonna head over to my storage system rather, or storage room I should say. Oh yeah, down here it's hardly laggy. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna head down to the storage room, and we're gonna make some banners. A lot of banners actually. I need to eat. I don't have food on me currently, which is also why I'm going here. So we're not gonna fly around anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna get some stuff for the banners, and I will see you in a couple minutes. Alright, we have a lot of different resources. Ignore everything else in my inventory. Now I have a lot of food. But anyways, we have one of every single color and just white in case we need it for anything. So I've got a bunch of dyes. I have a little bit extra. I have almost a stack of every dye, so hopefully that's enough. The dyes I've just rather gotten because it's nice to have a lot of dye. Cool. Crafting table is a little inaccessible. There we go. So we're going to start with making some hazard banners, which I'm going to start with a gray wool. I'm trying to shift click. That's genius. Sticks. We're going to make about 2 of these for now. No, let's make 4 of these. 4 of these is good. We'll start with the gray ones. Then we're going to grab, yeah, yellow. And I guess the thing should be like gray. I'm just going to make a basic hazard sign by doing like this. Yellow, I guess. How are we going to do this? Oh, okay, yeah, that's easy then. Cool, nice. Do that. Take those out. Do that. Do what? No, that's going to add too much of a layer, I think. There should be like a bottom line somewhere, right? Or am I just blind? Am I blind? There's like a thinner one than this, I swear. Like this thin, but like... Because that's... just what is that? So yeah, okay, so in the original design they just leave it as it is, like this, essentially just like this, but I don't want that because I feel like that's not neat, if that makes sense. I am going to rather box it off like this. Let's say how bad one does, how does one look? You don't really see that extra line, so yeah, I say we do that. That's good. Let's make more of those. Well, box this all in. Boom, cool. I don't really have a shulker for these. None of these shulkers I have are empty shulkers. Okay, none of those shulkers are empty. Wonderful. I think this one just has my chest plate on it. I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, we'll just use this one. It's fine. You can come here. I'll chuck this down here. And we'll just chuck all the banners and stuff that I make in there. Awesome. So that's one done. I'm not going to do hazard signs for all of them. I just kind of wanted for that one, I think. Next, I'm thinking we can do a hazard sign in red, because I think that'd be cool. So we won't do hazard signs for all of them, but I think I want more than just for the gray. So we'll do for the red as well. We won't do for the yellow. So I need a red banner for that. Crafting table, please. You know what? We're just gonna do it like this. It's much easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. We'll place these in a different place to where we place these, so they will be unique in their own right. You and you, give me that. Okay, then we need red dye, which I don't have. You can go away because I don't think I'm needing you much. All right, then we're gonna box that off like that. That's cool. Chuck that there. Cool. 2 hazard signs that look really nice. Super happy with that. Now, we're going to make... This is where I'm going to need a lot of white dye, which I don't have a lot of, but it's fine. I have a lot of bone meal laying around, so I'll use that. We're going to make... I might need more red wool, so that's concerning. Yeah, I'll need more red wool. A lot more red wool. Let me just grab... I guess we can use the white wool I have and just dye it red. Somewhere I've got to have red flowers. What am I doing? I literally have a box of red dye next to me. How much is in here? Plenty. Oh, actually, it's just enough. Never mind. Alright, red. Awesome. How many banners does that give me? Probably a lot. Yeah, okay. We said we want to do redstone, so that is... How long is redstone? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. So I would ideally need 16 banners, because I want to do this on either side. So we'll do 13 for now. We'll do... Okay. How do we spell R with this? Let's start with that. Okay. An R. Here we go. We're going to go... Okay, I think I got an idea. We're going to do a line. Then... Is there a thin one like this, but for the top off? I don't think so. I think that's the best we got, really. Okay, that's fine. How else do we do an R? We could... Would this work? No, because then it's not going to close off on that one side that I need it to close off on. That's not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. No. I'm going to go through all these different letters. I will see you in probably like an hour when I figure out how to do every single word I need to do, because this is genuinely hurting my head trying to figure this out. I will see you in a bit. Alright, I am done, because quite literally, that is all I can do. This took me far too long just to scrape together that. This took me an hour. Nearly an hour just to do this. Yeah. This was not fun, trying to figure this out. S was also not great. The rest of these were mostly easy. The R was a pain. So, to put it simply, you can kind of just... Does it not show you how? Okay, never mind. I'm not going to try and demonstrate this at all. This was an absolute nightmare. I'm going to make a batch more of these, which will take me another while. Then we're going to go put these on the containers. And yeah, I'm done after that. I cannot keep going on. This is a very long project. I'll see you in a bit when the rest of them are done, but this was a nightmare. Alrighty, now let us go and put this on. Let's do it on this crate. I don't want to have like... Or should we? Because I want to do that as gold and iron. Maybe I should have all the ore like stuffs in one place. Yeah, let's do that. That's better. Okay. Let's do those first, because those are easy to do. I want like one here. Okay, let's have one here, I guess. And one here. And I'll have a lever here and a lever here. And rods connecting the two to look like doors or hinges or something. And we'll repeat the same on this side. I don't have the concrete to do that, so we'll just move it over and make this look even weirder. I will fix that concrete at some point, I promise. Okay, let us get R-E there, red. Okay, redstone is a... How long is this word? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-letter word. These crates were uneven, I believe, in numbering. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. I am standing at the very center of it then. Okay. The, what would be the most middle letter? The S, I guess. So S goes there, D there. Break this one and break that one. E, R. Reds, and then tone goes on this side, T-O-N, break that one, and E, redstone. Okay, you know what, that looks good. I'm happy with that. That doesn't look terrible. From a distance it won't be visible, so although so won't the trapdoor, so it won't be too bad. I actually don't know what the distance on that is. I'm going to get very far from those. Okay, so they go before the banners go, so that's fine. I'm actually not even sure if the banners will disappear, because they don't seem like they will. Okay, anyways, let's do the redstone on the other side. So the E is 2 over from this one. I'm like, my voice is starting to have problems. I hope I'm not getting sick. I don't know what is going on here. You can just hear me talking, it's not sounding great. Okay, it was E goes here, N goes here. Break these two. O here, T there. Not at all how you spell it. Yeah, that's correct, sorry. Without the S there, it's messing with my head. S there, D there. E and R. Is that correct? That doesn't look correct. Why does that not look correct? I need to eat so I can actually sprint for the love of everything. There we go. That's better. Is that where the R should sit? Okay, that is where the R should sit. Awesome. They look actually really good. I'm super happy with how this has now turned out. Obviously, still need to fix the backside of the crate here and put the levers and end rods on. But otherwise, crates are actually looking very good finally. I will be making more of these when I make the cargo ships. I will make smaller versions of these when I make the trucks in this area. Overall, though, looking amazing. Super happy with how this turned out. But on that note, because this is taking me so long to do, I'm done. This is it. I don't actually have the energy to do anything else. So, yeah, that's literally all I did. I did finish that off, and I finished this off. Which, to be fair, I promised I would do in last video, and I didn't, so still getting progress done at least. And this factory area is looking so good, in my opinion. Anyways, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed, please do consider subscribing and consider subscribing, as it does help me out a ton. And I will see you all in the next episode. So goodbye.